Ratana Momro Mani.
Yes, teacher. I didn't hear my name too. Me too, teacher.
My hot, right? Many need already. Chan say already. Choose funny already, right?
I didn't hear my name too, teacher. Slow.
Yeah. Moon one.
Me, teacher.
Let me call it again. Don't order my song for now. Lấy mà already. Linh rọt thá. Cho bé.
Yes, teacher.
Linh rọt thá. Nào bắt em.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, lên virun.
Yes, teacher. Hello, teacher.
Yes, virun. Long chan se cá.
Yes, teacher.
Lun mình hot. Lun mày hot. Do you hear? Mày hot. Long popik ria say.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Load free nick.
Yes, teacher.
Load free nick. Lun free lăng. Lun free lăng.
Yeah, teacher. Yeah.
Lôi phẳng nick.
Yeah, teacher. Yes.
Free lăng. Ly bảo chiên.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Bảo chiên. Cầm many. Do you hear many?
Yeah, teacher. Present, teacher. Yes.
Okay. Miên free nick.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, miên free nick. Manh chân đáo.
Yes, teacher.
Mel keo kena.
Yes, teacher. I'm here.
Okay. Mon mani rod.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Malika.
Yeah, teacher.
Malika. Nguồn Kim Hướng.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Kim Hướng. Luân Sri Mía.
Yeah, sure.
Sri Mía, okay. Has ring already. Nang Văn Nít. Yeah, present. Okay. Anyone that don't call the name? Okay, can tell me that. Miên Sri Nick, yeah. Miên Sri Nick, yeah, already. Nang Chẳng Niên, okay.
Yes,
Anyone
teacher.
else? Anyone else that don't call the name yet?
Teacher, nhom Ratana. Teacher, nhom Kroy Ratana.
Already, Rotana.
Teacher, sorry here.
Yeah, change high. Okay. Nang
Sorry,
Chẳng Niên
teacher.
already.
The moment I am on the road now, so that I didn't answer you at the moment.
Okay, yeah. Okay, you can screenshot the tenant for me too. Lim Kim An.
Teacher, me. Yeah, Kim An.
Kim An. Anyone else? No more.
Teacher,
Right?
come some man.
Khâm Som Na. Okay. Som Na. Anyone else?
Teacher, Nang Chan Liam.
Nang Chan Niên already.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Đã Hiên. Okay. So now let's go on, our lesson, everybody. So this is about another unit. They're talking about, the modal verb. Okay. So when we're talking about the verb, if you talk about verb, Madahin, how many kind of verbs are there? If they ask you like that, can you tell me, Dahin?
Kind of verb.
Can you answer, Dahin?
No, teacher, I can answer.
Chan, say Harriet. Hello, say Harriet. Online job online job đó tụ hả chạy thành hai ở slide ấy vậy hả? Sẽ biết no đấy. Mà chia kim liên.
Chia
Hello Kim Liên. Nó ọt đấy. How mình chơi lao sao? No đấy. Chơi ấy nó phải hỏi chị làm tục mình ạ. Chun Sapani. Chun Sapani. Hello Sapani. Ngắt chân lò mà. Sủa mình là chơi mùi ạ. Do you hear me well, right, everyone? Do you hear me well?
Yes,
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Hello, Tommy Vajika. Hello, Vajika.
Yes, teacher.
So if they ask you one question like that, how many kinds of verb are there in English? How do you answer that? Yeah. Vajika, how many kinds?
2 kind.
Oh, teacher, I'm not sure.
Just tell me about what you know. Huh? We have here, we have game, we have modal verb, one kind, right?
Yeah,
We have here, we have
Common.
auxiliary verb, one more. Okay, what else? We have modal verb, we have auxiliary verb. What else besides that?
Action verb.
Yeah, linking verb, one more. And here,
Conditional verb.
main verb, just say main verb. Okay. We have main verb, we have auxiliary verb, we have the modal
Modal
verb.
verb.
Okay, there are 3 main kind. Talk about the mankind, there are 3 mankind only. Okay, be careful about it. When talking about the mankind, there are 3. We have modal verb, we have auxiliary verb, we have main verb.
Main verb.
Oh my God.
Okay. You have to understand.
No.
By the way, when we're talking about what we're talking about, like ought to, like can, like mazen, and so on, right? These are called, modal verb. And actually, when modal verb also, a kind of auxiliary verb too. That we can call what more? We call what? Modal
Modal verb.
auxiliary verb, right? We can call modal verb, or we can call modal auxiliary verb. But what difference between modal verb and auxiliary verb? Anyone can answer that? Anyone? Talking about auxiliary verb, how many main verb are there, everybody? How many verb are there for the auxiliary verb?
Do, does. Only 2.
Do, da, dig. Well, free. We have free, right? We have free. Like here, we have free. We have what? We have verb to be. We have verb to do, and we have here have. Right? They are free. We have do be divided to do da dig, right? Do da dig. And for be we have am, is, are, was, verb, been, and so on. And have we have has, had. Okay. But what difference between modal verb and auxiliary verb? Anyone can tell me what difference between auxiliary verb and modal verb? Could be do have any ma should can could. What difference? Anyone can tell me about it?
Auxiliary verb can make the question, teacher, and modal verb
Okay.
just make a sentence ธรรมดา teacher.
Oh no. Modal verb can make question, can make negative, can make the sentence. No problem. Okay, they are the same. Modal verb and auxiliary verb, they are the same because why? They have other verb and they can make question and negative by themselves. Okay, this is what you have to be careful. But what different? May anyone know? You can see here, right? Look at the bottom. Look at the bottom. What can you see at the bottom?
Auxiliary verb.
Helping verb.
No, I just want you to look at the bottom. Look at the bracket. Vuông cái chỗ, đã mấy vuông cái chỗ vậy?
They do have
Auxiliary verb, they
Helping verb.
don't have meaning. Yeah. They have meaning. Mới đủ bộ prai ba này đủ đừng. Mà chị. You have money. Mới đủ bộ prai đủ đừng. Does do have meaning or not?
No.
You know.
No teacher.
Nó chỉ cái the difference between auxiliary verb and modal verb. Chứ mà đi bây giờ mà đi vậy. Mà đây ạ. They ma go out. Bộ prai mấy vậy? Mà má bộ prai mà. Bộ prai out.
Yes teacher.
Okay.
Put từ
Example. So modal verb they have meaning. Ở chạm gì? Modal verb they have meanings, but auxiliary verb have no meaning. Bộ prai mà trẻ. They are jogging. Nhưng bộ prai mấy bây giờ? They are jogging bộ prai tụi mày. Ok kìa.
កំពុងតែរត់ទឹក
Okay. កំពុងតែតាមទៅគឺកំពុងមួយណាយើង គេកំពុងតែគេហាត់ប្រាណមិនចឹង Yeah we don't say អូពួកគេគឺកំពុងអត់មានគឺកំពុងណាអត់មានទេអញ្ចឹងអាងអត់មានន័យទេអូខេឧទាហរណ៍ grammar មកក៏មកអមរ do you smoke មក do បប្រើ do យើង do you smoke do you translate do or not anyone no right no ជុំរៃអត់ Yeah, manjang. That's why auxiliary verb we do have no meaning, but modal verb they have meanings. Okay, this is the different. But what is the same? The same is that they have other verbs. They are the same because they have other verbs. And what different? The difference is that modal verbs have meanings, but auxiliary verb no meaning. Okay, different. That you have to understand. Okay, so again, when we're talking about auxiliary verb, we have only three. Be, do, have. Okay, be, do, have. And why do we use auxiliary verb be, do, have? Okay, to make different tenses, to make to show different mood, to show different voice, like passive voice, right? Like you will learn after Khmer Use Day, you will learn about the passive voice. So the difference is that we do have, they are used to make different tenses, to show different mood, like interrogative, like question, like negative, right, and so on, or imperative, and they also make different like passive voice or active voice. This is the way they will use auxiliary verb. Okay, how about modal verb? Why do we use modal verb? Actually in the past we have a lot of modal verb, right? Around 12, more than 12. But nowadays we have only here can, could, may, might, must, shall, should, will, would, ought to. Together 10, right? There are 10 modal verb. But in the past there are more than this. Mean there, mean need, mean have, mean used to. Okay. So these are just some modal verb that you have to learn today. And again, they are different from auxiliary verb. Why? Can you tell me again? Why they are different, everybody?
Because modal verb they have meaning and auxiliary verb no meaning.
Yeah, this is one point. Okay, good. And why the same? Why the same
Because they have other verbs.
Yeah, they have other verbs. Okay, good. And which one that we need to make different tenses?
Auxiliary verb.
Yeah, auxiliary verb. Okay, good. How about modal verb? When do we use them? Okay, so usually what is special about modal verb is that they are used the same way with all subject. Okay, no to, no ing, no a, and so on. Okay, so when we use with even with Mary is a person, right? But we don't add s. We don't say Mary can. No, right? Mary can play the piano. We don't need a, right? We don't. And then you want to make negative? Do you say Mary doesn't can or not? Anybody?
No.
Do you say that? No.
doesn't
Say can, right? Or can't.
can't.
It's about the way that we can know about modal verb. So modal verb the same like auxiliary verb. They can make question, they can make negative by themselves. Okay, this is what you have to be careful about it. Cầm lấy chạm bao giờ đi chờ lòng đại đủ can là miễn đó. Okay, so we done, if you want to make a question or negative and so on, just, you by form, okay? He can ski. We don't say he can ski or he can ski like that with air, okay? No, like that, okay? And then you want to make question, you can make by yourself, right? Let's say you can see, would you like to come with me? We don't say, do you would like? No. So for modal verb, we don't need do that, okay? We cannot add a or e or iea. We just use by form. You can make question. You can make negative, by themselves. No need do that and so on like that. Okay. You see what you have to be careful with modal verb. So like you can see here, can that kind of couldn't, okay, mustn't, have to, don't have to, but have to is not modal verb, everybody. It is called semi-modal verb. Okay, but the meaning stay the same like right? So shouldn't, wouldn't, will, want, right? Shall, shan't. So you can see that all modal verb can make question negative by themselves. Don't need do and da, okay? Like the other verb. Okay, you see what is special about here modal verb. No do da, no a. Be careful about that. And you can see here we just use by form, right? Let's say he must, she must study. We don't say she must study on me by form. Okay, like you learned from last week, right? About the verb pattern. When you use the modal verb, just use by form. By form. Admin two or me he could play, right? We should have gone. Just use like that. So all subjects are the same. Mùi hi sĩ cái đó, you be đây cái đó, all are the same gì mà ai mà chứ sĩ mà được cái này. I mean tham nè. Okay. This is about the form, of the modal verb. Okay. But sometimes, you will later that some modal verb, actually do not have all the tenses. Mostly they are in present. Mostly they are in present. But some, when we change to the past, like example, like can example. Can, you will later about that. Can, is only in present, right? But if you want to use in other tenses, example, nhóm ai bác lan bán đọc cho nam này. How do you make the sentence about it? Ở đây can you make that? Nhóm ai bác lan bán đọc cho nam này. Yeah?
I could.
Vậy chứ cả. Đấy, vậy thì cool với. Nhóm ai bác lan bán đọc cho nam đó, nhưng nó bác ban đã làm chăng à?
I can. Oh, yes.
Bạn đã chạy mới. I can drive car for 10 years, bà này.
Yeah.
Yeah, teacher.
Yeah, teacher.
Oh, no.
Try what
Cannot do that. Can mean can only in present, right? Can only in present. Could only in past simple. Chứ mà như vậy bị ghế. Have in the past until now. Nhưng thực ra bà ca là ghế perfect mình chăng ấy? Present perfect. Chứ nào mày?
I can.
Can chị ấy? Các bạn là present đi. Yeah. I have been able to drive car for 10 years.
Oh, I have.
You can see here, this is an example that all modal verb don't have all the tenses. Okay? Can present, could past. Chứ khá bình đẳng. Yeah, be able to now. Be able to can be used with all, tenses. Bạn cục ca nó gì? Ca lên các bạn nè. Okay? Mà Wing. Má các bạn present này gì? I must do something. Thọ bảo nào đấy. But cho mà chị mình. Nhóm tới sọc sai vậy. Thằng mấy bây giờ. Nhóm tới tóc sai vậy. Ai vậy? I will have to. Okay? I will má đó. Bây giờ hỏi. I will have to go home tomorrow. Okay? Chẳng will, má ba present gì? Thả bên phải. No. Have to mà. This is strength, for English. Okay, you will learn later about that. Okay, in English, when we change to other tenses, they are a bit different. You will learn later. Okay, let's go together. But what I want to tell you is that here, everybody, is that modal verb don't have all the tenses. Modal verb cannot cannot be used for all tenses. Okay, mostly they are in present. Mostly they are in present. If you want to change to the past, to future and so on, they are different. You will learn later about that. But now, usually talking about modal verb, they have a lot of uses. They have a lot of uses, but there are two main, we call main function. We have primary and secondary function. For the primary function, like example, like ability, we talk about what? Can we talk about ability, right? General ability, you can, right? I can do something. I can speak English. I can dance. I can drive car. Okay. Talk about permission, you may also can. Okay, but can and may talking about permission. Do you know or not? Which one is more formal? Anyone? May. Yeah, may. Okay. If you read at home already, as I told you last time, maybe you know about that. May is more formal than can to talk about permission. Okay. How about another one, like prohibition? Ham đại cát you too. We can use mustn't or cannot. And remember the body cannot. Can we write into two different words or not? Can we write cannot into two different words? Bài chữ pi bán pi rồi bài chữ cắt chữ pi bán này.
No.
No. Among all modal verb, can is exceptional because why? We cannot use cannot into different words. You have to write them together. Okay, into one word. Okay. So mustn't để chạm dừng mới bên nào chứ? You mustn't forget your assignment next week. Mới dừng. Mustn't click bàn này. You mustn't forget your assignment next week. Tất cả là ngày em nha. Click sâu này hả? Click sâu này. Okay. You have free day. Nếu 7 ngày sai gì? Thành sai. You have free day to finish yours. Chờ assignment nó những nhà tầm mũi bán đấy chờ miền chờ tầm mũi mà trong máu ba này, bài chăm cha cho trong Google Classroom đấy, okay? Because you were in group, right? So just send to me. That's enough. Okay. And another one, like prediction. You hear will, shall, may. Okay, that you learn from last unit, right? From the beginning of the semester. Okay, you learn about the future will and shall and may. But which one that we usually use, everybody? Will or shall? Will. Yeah, usually will, right? Okay. What about may? May maybe you for future prediction. How many percent? Maybe đó
45.
70%. 70%.
Okay. And another one, don't worry, you will learn in detail. Next, this is just the summary only. The primary function of modal verb, okay? Just primary only. Actually, there are more than this that you will learn in detail. Each one, okay? And duty, we can use, suit, right? But suit here, different from ma. You can see here. Suit, it means escapable obligation. Người ta tập cách đại kịch bản. Và vì trong thưa cái thưa tới, mình thưa cái hay tới, hắn suit mình chứ hả? But when we say ma, you say ma,
70%.
it is, inescapable. Like example, for COVID-19 vaccine, for all of you, you should, right? Get vaccinated. Chứ bùi dương ai chắc cả bán à,បញ្ហាđây bùi dương là cái này cái nào đấy optional mà chứ hả? You can volunteer to get vaccine. But for me, as a teacher, I have to get, vaccination. Mình phép thú nè, I must get, vaccine. Otherwise, I cannot work. Chính cho bà bây giờ, cho nhận được cái mà. So chẳng đánh khát mà. Okay, but for you, it's okay. You are optional. So this is about difference between should and ma. So should is optional, but ma, it is not, optional. It is obligatory. And for request, you can or will, right? No problem. For possibility, you can or cannot. ចាក់ខ្សែយើង50%ហ្នឹងចង់មានពាក្យតាមក្រោយabsent of obligation like needn't. Don't forget about it. Need is also a modal verb in the past. Don't forget. And he also, if you don't need, normal verb. Chả mấy gì mà chị I don't need to go home. Anh chỉ normal modal, chỉ normal verb ấy. Okay? Các bạn chị mình I needn't go home. Vì chỉ modal verb, xong chả mấy gì. Và những I don't need, vì chỉ verb thầm đà. Các bạn I needn't go, vì chỉ cái modal verb đây. You see, what you have to be careful. Needn't. The same like don't have to mình chấm bách á. I needn't go home because if I go, what happened about it? Can you go to your hometown now, everyone?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
No, right? If you go, what happened? If you go now, what happened?
Ten.
We if we go the
Chợ ta lấy dạ đã
police
buồn rồi.
get you to
Quarantine. Just like quarantine. Like what my nephew, he was very stubborn. I told him don't go. He still go, and now he was in quarantine for 14 days. Okay. How about you escape? Chứ mà kích bên mày đây vậy? Chứ mà một kích chứ?
Go to prison.
Yeah, jail, cục. Bao vậy? Ở trong đi cục, trong đi cái này chất lại sẵn. Okay. Đời tiêm sốc nó trong tận người là đi xả đi nè. Rồi gì? And you see another, function, everybody. Because secondary, function of modal verb that we have, like you see about we call strong certainty. Chữ dạ khẳng cái gì? Chữ dạ khẳng. Tập bất tới gì mà dương prao chữ dạ khẳng will gì khẳng những cái will là bất the grave không tí gì. Will bởi cái prao hai bị strong certainty bảo bài bất chia những bảo bài khmái mẹ bảo bài nâng á. Bất chia, bất cọt chia, chữ ba chia chứ á. Here are the modal verb that we use for that. And will, it is strongest one. Nhưng đã bị trả lại gì? Will kiểu một đôi bị rồi. Will
là môn chẳng mắt.
Yeah, mà JP strong certainty á. Một phải có chia, mà có chia, bất chia, ba chia á. Will chỉ dạy chối bê kinh sơ pra đi. Nhưng mà những đạo khổ mình từ. Đợt xa kia mình sơ pra. Thì bảo đầm má đi, phải trả nó. Má 95% dừng, xong bây giờ được grade với có tao có dừng. Má 95%. Mà cao sắp pram thì rồi chỉ chạy khăn dừng. Mà oh, you always follow her, you must love her. Okay. Oh, nè, tam niên là hô nè, có chỉ lạnh gì món nè, bạn tam cái đôi sky nè bà. Anh thấy dùng rau mang chân giường mà, ok? Chứ má mình bộ bài thời tái đó, bộ bài mấy gì? Bất chìa, chú ba chìa được. Nên cái hai chú bôi thái gì nè. Secondary function of modal verb gì? Cứ thọ about cái degree of certainty or uncertainty thứ hai chú bôi thái probability các bạn này. Chú bôi viết cái the modal verb of probability ngon này. Ma will would thế nè. Tại thời chấm má will một đôi bị đới ma cài pram would bài sắp. Or thu dừng đừng suit smart đi học sẽ bị đới. Can chắc sai ha sẽ bị đới. GP probability phải hỏi. Chứ thôi about probability. Can ha sẽ bị đới dừng. Could may mai smart này dừng. Could may mai sai sắp sai pram sao dừng kia dừng. Mà cả những đi hai chú được could may mai số trăm dừng. Could may mai. Mình hai sai pram gì? Will rồi đấy ma cao pram.
95 and
would 80 or to suit 60
or
60 can 50 and could be my 40 45. Okay. You see about the degree that you can use. So pram mới nào mới tâm degree tới đằng này. Và dương chỉ dạy kháng đã ma tử. Và dương từ đấy dương prai cái would tử. Và dương người chắc sai smart ha sắp can tử. Okay. Sao dương người sao chỉ ba sót. Nó khổ mà dương. Could may might. Oh, where do you want to go on Khmer Day? Oh, I'm not sure yet. I think I may stay at home. Okay. I'm proud of you may okay. You see about the degree
Teacher.
of being yes. Was it?
teacher សូមអធិស្ឋានសូម teacher រៀបរាប់ពីលក្ខណៈពីចំនួនរបស់វាតិចទៀតបានអត់ឈើមិនសាទៀតទេឈើ
ភាគរយហី
ហ្នឹងហើយឈើអធិស្ឋានសូម teacher ជួយប្រាប់ទៅទៅនឹង
Okay,
mass
will
view
100 មក will 100 អូខេ ម៉ា 95
Wood
ចាឈើ
wood
ចាយ៉ាងទៀតមកឈើ
80 wood 80វា100%អញ្ចឹងណាទៅចាំវា100%វា100ទៀតអត់ធុងស៊ូត60% can 50% and the three បានយើងមិញ the last three
45
45 yeah
44
chơi nhung xu chơi sắp đá nó hồi trăm sắp đá đó bạn nhung click win
okay
xu chơi sắp đá nó cứ đồng bây giờ trăm để mà đòn bạn bạn đòn sắp đá cái đó phải chụp click win
ចាំដើម្បីធ្វើខ្វុយហើយឈើ
ទៅឃើញអញ្ចេះហ្មងខ្ញុំយ៉ាងគេបខំខ្ញុំប្រាប់ថាយើងរៀន grammar បើយើងមិនមើលខ្លួនឯងទេគ្រូបាទក៏មិនចេះដែរប្រាប់ហើយទៅ grammar you must learn yourself right don't forget if you don't learn yourself even the teacher from the you know the Nirvana right or Pra'n right cannot teach you មែនតែស្អីណាដូចជប់ចេះប្រាប់ហើយបាទដល់ចាប់ប្រឹងខ្លួនឯងយើងអូខេ But now everybody I want you to yeah
Good
ទី
morning
ឈើ code me and my ហ្នឹងអាហ្នឹង45ដូចគ្នាមែនឈើ
yeah 45ចន្លោះវាយើង
ចាឈើ
ចន្លោះវា45តែប៉ុណ្ណឹងបាទអត់បើយើងសុំបិទបំភ្លែសុំចូលតាម link តារាអស់គ្នាបើយើងណាអូខេបិទភ្លែអត់ចាំបាទយ៉ា